yourself, man. What's good?
Hello.
I like Michigan this weekend.
I don't
care. Take my youngin' to work day.
Oh, Lord.
Man, it's crazy. I used to hate Mondays as a kid at school. Now I'm playing Monday Night Football. Look at this.
Well, the main thing is I've always talked about when guys are thinking, and it's my job to get them from thinking. But when they're thinking, they're not going to play as fast as you want. We want to play with speed and physicality. The physicality is there, and the speed is coming. But we have to make sure, and I have to make sure I do a better job of clearing up their thinking so that they're reacting and they're attacking. And so once that happens, so a couple of the layers that we might have had, some defenses that had multiple layers, we pull back some of those layers. So now that we can just play a little bit faster. Now the complexity of the defense might not be there, but I don't care about that. I care about how we arrive and how fast that we can get there, and that will take care of some of the ills that we've had.
Building the whole year is going to be a learning process, and continue to try and play to his strengths and maximize, who we are with our personnel. But I've been really impressed with his operation, like I said, after week one, and protecting the football and making plays when he had to. I thought last week you get a 2-minute drive in that situation to win the game. He went down and won the game after a frustrating day for all of us not getting the end zone. He didn't blink. He was ready in that moment, and that says a lot about who he is as a competitor and what he's going to bring to this organization. He's explosive. He's physical. You feel his presence on the field, whether it's the run game where he's blocking, digging out safeties, or the pass game. You saw him make a couple of really big plays that set up some big-time drives there at the end. But we'll continue to expand his role, and we feel like we have a crowded room there with guys all dying to play and have all deserved to play in some form or fashion. And then we got to find a way to get Terry more involved. That's on me completely. He's a tremendous player, one of the best players in the league, and I got to find ways to get him the football, and I expect that to improve, and I'll do a better job of doing that.
All right, so moving on to the injury report, starting with us. We're going to start with Dorance Armstrong here at the top of the injury report. He's dealing with a chest injury. He was a limited participant again, so I think he should be fine for Monday night's game against the Bengals. I think they're just being cautious with him, and he should play limited participant. If you're a limited participant all week, then you most likely will play. I mean, obviously some guys are questionable if they're limited all week, but I think Dorance Armstrong should be fine. And then Clelin Ferrell, he was a limited participant today, so like I said yesterday, not worried about him. He'll probably play on Monday night. I mean, he got added to the injury report late last week, and he still played on Sunday versus the Giants, so have no doubts that he will play Monday night versus the Bengals. And then Emmanuel Forbes, he did not practice yesterday, but he was a limited participant today, so that's very interesting. He is 1 week removed from thumb surgery, so it's very interesting to see him out there in practice on a limited basis. Now, he's probably not going to play because, like I said, he is 1 week removed from thumb injury, so you kind of can't rush that back, but I would not be surprised if he's back in a week or two. That's why they didn't place him on IR, because they could just toss a little sling a little sling on the thumb or on the hand that he had the thumb surgery on, the thumb injury on, and he can go out there and play. So we'll see what they do for Forbes, but don't be surprised if he's out there in a week or two, maybe 3, but we shall see. Moving on to Johnny Newton. He's obviously still dealing with the foot injury, but he's going to be fine for Monday night's game against the Bengals. Dan Quinn said yesterday that they're just giving him rest. They don't want to, give him a heavy workload, so that's why he didn't practice yesterday. But he was a limited participant today, so he's going to play Monday night versus the Bengals. Benjamin St-Juste, he was once again limited today with a groin injury, so like I said yesterday, I think he should be fine. It would suck if, you know, he doesn't play versus the Bengals on Monday night because, I mean, our cornerbacks already aren't good. And losing our best cornerback in Benjamin St-Juste, in my opinion at least, would just be obviously not good as well. I mean, it would be terrible because, like I said yesterday, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are already looking at their chops, looking at our cornerbacks, the guys they have to go up against Monday night. So Benjamin St-Juste being out would be very, very bad for us, but it's looking like he's going to play. I think he's going to play. And then Brandon Coleman, full participant once again. And then Carl Martin, he was a full participant with a hamstring injury today, so he should be good to go. Moving on to the Bengals, Von Bell, one of their starting safeties, did not practice today, so I don't think he's going to play on Monday night because he was a limited participant yesterday, but he got downgraded to a DNP today, so that probably means that he's not going to practice tomorrow, so that's something to keep an eye on. And then BJ Hill, Tanner Hudson, and Sheldon Rankins didn't practice again. And then Mike Gesicki, T. Higgins, Chris Jenkins Jr., Amarius Mims, and Joe Burrow, they practiced today. Joe Burrow was the only one of those guys I just mentioned that were a full participant, but the other 4 guys I mentioned, they should be fine, especially T. Higgins. Like I said yesterday, when guys see Washington next up on their schedule, they be like, oh shoot, let me get healed up, go out there, ball. So T. Higgins, he should be back for the Bengals. He should be making his 2024 season debut Monday night versus us. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm on the road to 4K subs, so if you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.